Hi guys, it's Liz here, and I am back with another daily dose of guidance. My intention, because it doesn't always work out this way, my intention is to start with the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. Okay, so we'll just get right into the shuffling part. Misty is in my lap as well, so that's super helpful. Doesn't get in the way at all. Okay, so just as I'm shuffling here, I also want to mention quickly that we have a new moon in Capricorn today, if you're watching this in real time, okay? And even if you're not, maybe this is still going to be relevant for you. It's still going to resonate for you, okay? So with the new moon in Capricorn, this is an opportunity for us to either rededicate ourselves to our goal, okay, because we've had a few card readings now that have mentioned that we kind of fell off the wagon, so to speak, of achieving our goals, okay? So this is a good opportunity to recommit to attaining your goal, or to create a goal that you are willing to be committed to, at least over the next month, right? Because we want to have until the full moon, when there's a culmination, if you will. Okay, so just kind of keep that in mind too. That today is a good day to. That if you're like, oh man, I had these I had this New Year's resolution to do this, that, and the other thing, and within days, I just fell right off that wagon. Okay, that's okay. It's normal. We all do it. Okay, this is just. Now we have an opportunity, if we want to make that choice, to recommit and really, because Capricorn specifically, well, okay, new moon is really about new beginnings, okay, and then you have Capricorn, which is very much sort of a type A personality, okay, but we're also, I say we because I'm Capricorn rising and my self node is in Capricorn, so we're also extremely determined / stubborn, okay, and some can be rather traditional. That doesn't really resonate for me, that portion of it. I'm not a traditional person, but some are, okay. But it's really about the focus of being determined. We can be a little controlling sometimes, so watch yourself in that area. You might find that you're being a little controlling. Can be a little rigid, okay, in our thinking. But so, just kind of be aware of that, okay? But this is really about recommitting to a goal and allowing yourself to take the time to build up that strategy, okay? Because that's another thing is Capricorn is well known for, they're determined as hell, but it's also, they'll go no matter what. Like, no obstacle is going to stop them from attaining their goals, okay? So really, sort of, that's that stubborn, determined energy, okay? Of, it doesn't matter what tries to get in my way. I will overcome it, come hell or high water, okay? So really tap into that energy when it comes to creating that strategy for yourself. This doesn't mean going from 0 to 100. Okay, we've talked about this before. If you're not new here, okay, this is just. Oh, here we go. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Okay, so a card came up. I'm probably gonna pull another one, but let's see what happens because. It's an Archangel, so it's going to be real powerful. We'll see. Okay, but for 1 second, what was I saying? Okay, so we're coming up with either a new strategy or a strategy, right? Coming up with a new goal and a new strategy and really committing to it, but not going from 0 to 100, okay? It's having that, it's guidance that I keep getting from, the Gem Goddess on YouTube. For some reason, I've had, I think, 3 pick a card readings with Gem Goddess on YouTube that have told me in either directly or indirectly Slow and steady wins the race. Do not burn yourself out, okay? Make sure you're, practicing self-care, and slow and steady wins the race, okay? So I want to give you that as well, okay? To have that Capricorn energy of, it doesn't matter how long this takes. I will achieve this goal, okay? I don't need to achieve it today, but come hell or high water, I will get there. I don't care if it takes me 1 week, if it takes me 5 years, I will attain that goal, okay? So I will leave you with that. Now let's get into the card reading, which we have the 6th chakra. So I'll show you, we got it in reverse, but I'll show you the 6th chakra and the Archangel Metatron, okay? But we had it in reverse, okay? So Metatron, first and foremost, is really about self-mastery, okay? Now, this was a human, the human Enoch, the prophet, who attained self-mastery, and some say was so pious that he ascended and was given, the door was open, if you will, for him to enter into the Archangel realm and become the Archangel Metatron, which is why his name doesn't have L in it, which is of God, okay? So just a little background on Metatron, okay? And Metatron, because he is connected with that third eye chakra, okay? Because it's, even though it's third eye chakra, but he's also known in the crown chakra sort of area as well. It's this upper area, these upper spiritual areas, because it's all about self-mastery and ascension and achieving that ascension, okay? Coming up into here, okay? But because we got it in reverse, that lets me know that there is a block happening there, which is probably, I'm going to say, because we were just talking about new moon and Capricorn, this is probably where you're running into a little bit of an issue with either staying the course to achieve your goals or creating a goal, okay? Because that starts here, okay? Because it's about the, having a vision, having that vision, okay? And that's in that crown chakra, or the third eye chakra, is vision, imaginary, imagination, the psychic clairs, right? All the psychic abilities and mediumship. Okay, that's all tied up in here. Okay, so let's really get into what his message is here. It may or may not relate to the new moon in Capricorn. I just saw a correlation there. That's interesting that we have a new moon in Capricorn when some of us have been struggling a little bit with staying the course to attain our goals. And now we have the 6th chakra in Metatron in reverse. Okay. So we're feeling maybe a little foggy, right? It's not super clear what our vision is. We're feeling maybe a little stuck. Okay. Let's see what else. Maybe in order to achieve, I'd say maybe, but in order to achieve our goals, whether they be superficial or maybe something a little deeper, okay? In order to achieve those goals, we have to come into doing the work of self-mastery, okay? And so we may need to do, I'm probably going to pull another card here, but I'm feeling like we may need to do a little either energy clearing in regards to that, clearing out the negative karmas, that are blocking the third eye chakra, okay? Which is, these negative karmas are very much, again, somewhat related to the shadow self, where there's that self-rejection, right? You rejected aspects of yourself, stuck it back here, and said, I'm just going to pretend that never happened, okay? That's going to cause blockages in that third eye chakra. Denying your psychic abilities, having that really skeptical mindset, and by skeptical I mean because there's healthy skepticism, like everything else, there's healthy or helpful and harmful aspects. So if you have the, healthy skepticism, Skepticism is good, okay? It keeps us from going too far over into, like, say, we're seeing it in America specifically, these, like, dangerous conspiracy theories, okay? There are some sort of, like, fun, you know, non-harmful conspiracy theories. I love conspiracy theories, and some of them are super fun, okay? But then you have some that are super, super harmful, and we're seeing that in America right now, okay? And we're seeing it even a little bit in Canada where I'm at, but not nearly as much, okay? Like, it's really in your face in America, okay? And it may be in other places too, but just based off of what I've seen, America's really tipped that scale too far, okay? So we can go off into that unhealthy place of conspiracy theory, okay? And just the complete utter lack of rational thinking, of any form of logic, okay? It's just completely over too far, okay? So we need to kind of bring that, so that's really, so that's more of an imbalance, okay? Now, again, a block is going to look like that rigid thinking, being overly logical, overly analyzing, because that can also look like overaction, overactivation rather, because we're saying we're overthinking, we're overanalyzing, okay? But that's really more of a block, because now we're just too in here and we're not letting anything else pass, okay? It's just that rigid thinking, okay? And that's going to cause a block as well. Not seeing value in imagination and creativity, just being way too far over into that sort of masculine, like the almost like a toxic form of masculine energy, in the sense of harmful, okay? Harmful in the sense of overly logical, overly rigid, okay? Just not going to bend. That can also be an aspect of Capricorn and Saturn. Big Daddy Saturn's all about those limitations and rigid thinking, okay? And that's connected to Capricorn. So we can be just, you know, way too over on that side as well. And those are all going to cause blockages here. So we kind of want to take some of that out, okay? Just putting way too much value on, you know, academic accomplishments, or just, you know, science, okay? And, you know, what I see and what I know, right? All that kind of stuff, and not being open-minded, like, at all, because you got a block here, right? So just not open-minded whatsoever, okay? And so that's going to cause, those are all blockages, okay? So we want to clear out some of those negative karma energies from that third eye chakra, okay? So that we can be able to see things from maybe a different or higher perspective, being able to see the big picture, okay? And that's going to also help us tap into the imagination, getting a clear vision, okay? Being open-minded to different ways of achieving a goal, okay? Because like I said, Capricorn can be very traditional. So, you know, there's only, you know, to a Capricorn, there's only one path, right, to attaining their goal. And come hell or high water, they will walk that path, okay? They will achieve that goal via that path. But we're also being asked with Metatron here, with this being in reverse, to maybe consider other avenues to attaining that goal, okay? There may be other avenues, and just be open-minded to it. Just consider it, okay? Let's see what else. Okay, I keep hearing the word insight, which is also third eye, okay? Third eye chakra is very much about insight as well. So I'm just trying to get a little more clear on what he is trying to get through when we're bringing up insight, okay? Okay, so I'm also getting, maybe in relation to insight, but I'm also getting knowing your why for achieving a goal. Okay? So, and really digging a little bit deeper than just that superficial, here's why I want to attain this specific goal. Okay, let's really dig in to it. I have a video on YouTube that may help you with that as well. It was an exercise of going, okay, I can't remember what it is off the top of my head right now. But it's really being able to dig in. It helps you to really dig into your why, the layers of the why that you want to attain this goal. Okay, it's going to help you. It's going to keep you on track. Okay, I'm trying to think of what it was now, or even what the title was. I'm trying to think of what the title was. I think it was goal mining. I think it was called goal mining. Yeah. So if you want, check out my YouTube video. I believe it's called goal mining. So you can check that out on my YouTube. Okay. It's under the channel Spiritually Charged on YouTube. Okay. So that's going to also help you with really understanding the layers of why you want to attain this specific goal. Okay. So if it's, we'll say money, because yesterday was very much about money. Okay, so you might say, well, I want money so that, I can provide a better life for myself and my family. Okay, great. And then what? Right? Okay. And, what does that mean? If you have a better life for you and your family, what does that mean? Okay, and then keep going that way. But like I said, check out the goal setting or goal mining video. I explained it way better. Okay. Okay, I think I'm going to pick another card. I mean, this is I like this reading so far, but I just feel like maybe there's a little something else. I just feel like there's something else. So we'll continue on with the energy oracle cards for the moment. We'll with that intention of just getting a little more, see if we can get a little more clarity, maybe something a little more specific. Okay, on our guidance for today. Luna's over off to the side and she just snored. Super cute. Okay. I had this image in my head, so I'm just like, and it also is like, just fits perfectly. So we have the thinking man. Okay. So like, I mean, you can't make this up. This is, it's just unreal. Okay. So it's still very much, because it fits so well. Okay. So let's see if we can get him here. This fits so well. Okay, because you have the thinking man, which is that masculine energy of what do I want to say? Of, that logical thinking, problem solving, and it's also very much about taking action. But with the thinking man, it's really about, okay, and I want to see if you see that? He's got that quartz in his hand, so he's looking at his goal, right? That's what that looks like to me. He's looking at his goal and he's thinking about it. Okay, he's thinking about it. And he's thinking, what's my why? What's my vision? What's my strategy? Right? That masculine energy. Okay? Okay, you might even find it beneficial to have something like a vision board. Okay, maybe create a vision board to really help you strengthen this muscle. Okay, and that by this muscle, I mean the third eye chakra, not necessarily your brain. Okay, I mean that third eye chakra. Okay, strengthen that muscle of being in imagination and having clear vision. Okay. And this may help you because I'm very visual. I find it very beneficial. I mean, my artwork is all over the place, and I have affirmations written out and all over the place because I'm extremely visual. So having something that is, maybe like a vision board, okay, may be very helpful for you to get that clear vision of what your goal is, what your why is, okay, what your strategy is. That could also be beneficial to put on your board, okay, and just to really help keep you motivated as well, okay, and to help keep you on track, okay, having that a visual that's that you can look at, not just in here but out here, okay, can be very beneficial to keeping you motivated and keeping you on track, so that you can attain that goal. Okay. Woof. Okay, so I'm gonna end it there because I just I mean, it couldn't have been more perfect. So I'm gonna leave it there. Okay, so I hope you found this helpful, and I will see you tomorrow with another daily dose of guidance.